Okay, let me ask you some, what do you say about diet? When a guy rolls in and is like, what should I be eating? Should I be
Right.
doing keto? Should I be like cleansing?
Yeah,
What am
well.
I? Yeah.
It's confusing. I think it's individualized is the main answer, which isn't helpful, I know, for your audience necessarily, but it does kind of need to be individualized. That's why.
In what way? What do we
Based on
personally
what's your goal and what are your risks? So if you have, if your goal is to lose a bunch of weight or to build muscle mass or to prevent neurologic disease because you have risk of all that, it's going to change. If neurologic disease is your thing, you should be on keto. Otherwise, you shouldn't be on keto, in my opinion. If your goal is really to prevent heart disease, it should be a plant-based diet. That's just where the evidence is. Doesn't have to be 100%, but definitely less animal, more plants. If you have brain fog, you got to cut out anything that's not organic, anything that has chemicals, so it kind of depends. But in general, for most people, you're not going to go wrong with what we call an anti-inflammatory diet. More plants, doesn't have to be vegan, but more plants, less or no processed foods, minimal sugar, and sugar means sodas and sugar-sweetened beverages and all that kind of stuff, and reasonable amount of alcohol, 1 to 2 drinks a day at the most for a guy. Beyond that, this intermittent fasting, it's very legit. It's very trendy, but
You think so?
Yes,
I feel like I saw
totally.
studies a couple of years ago that were very promising, and I saw recent stuff that's like, well, when you control for calories, it really isn't that big. But you think it's still?
I think it is, yeah. I think
so?
the data is pretty good. Some people it's not good if they have blood sugar issues, but for most people, yeah, cutting down that feeding window, which sounds like an animal, but your feeding window is like an 8 or 9 hour, yeah.
We are animals.
We are,
Doctor.
true. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I think in terms of longevity, in terms of weight, maintenance of healthy weight, and general feeling good, yeah, I think that. And keto, I think cycling on and off keto, if it works for you, if you feel better on it, you lose weight, it's just, that's okay to cycle on and off. I don't think it's healthy, especially for heart disease risk, to be on it all the time.
Because people are eating bacon and cheese and too much saturated fat.
Right, exactly.